Hello, everybody. If you are watching this part of the video, you are probably watching the replay, so I wanted to say hello and welcome. Please leave a comment so I can look back and see who watched after the fact. Otherwise, I'm just going to give this a second to see if some people hop on. This is a 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time live today, which is not my usual time, so I'm not sure how many people will join me today. But I had to switch it because I am going to see a musical tonight. I'm going to the theater. All right, somebody is on, so please say hello and let me know where you're from if I don't already know. I'll just wait and see to make sure that everything sounds good, that everybody can hear me. I know I did a live last week and there were lots of audio issues, so I really hope that we don't have that again today. All right, we've got a few more people joining. Please say hello. Let me know that you can hear and see everything okay, and then we'll go ahead and get started. This video is live streaming to both Facebook and YouTube, so throughout the video, you might hear me say hello. Oh, hi, Deborah from Indiana. That's super cool. So you might hear me say hello to people who are watching on the other platform that you're not on. I promise I'm not talking to myself. Well, I kind of am because nobody's in this room with me, but you know what I mean. All right, let's see. So since Deborah said hello, I'm going to assume that you can hear me fine. And so I wanted to say hello and welcome everybody to today. It's October 5th. All right, Cher says she can hear and see fine. That's great news. Cher, thank you for being like my biggest hero last week when things were just going south. So hello everyone, welcome. It is October 5th. My live today is at 3 p.m. Central Time, which is my local time. Usually they are at 7. This is not a permanent change. It's just for this week. So thank you for joining me a few hours early. Okay, so I'm going to flip down. And so now you can see my desktop. And I wanted to start by talking about the World Card Making Day special because okay, can you guys still hear me? All right. I just got a phone call. So hopefully everything is still good. All right, so that's weird though, because I put my stuff on Do Not Disturb. So anyway, the World Card Making Day specials. This is an ordering incentive with me. So you can get all of the details. Oh, Deb says hello. Hi, Deb. You can get all of the details on my blog, and that, let me pop up my little banner here. I'll show it right here. So you can go to shop or stampwithmelissa.com or shop.stampwithmelissa.com. And okay, Cher said she couldn't for a second. Yeah, so I have my earbuds in and there was like, it like dipped out and then the phone call started. So then they came back. So I think it's kind of like a little white noise that I can tell if I'm on or off. So hopefully no more phone calls. But there's the host code right there at the bottom of the screen for you if you'd like to shop and get in on some of these specials. Also during this time, I am offering double points on loyalty rewards forms. So that is super exciting. And that just means that for every $50 order you place with me, you will get 2 points instead of 1. So usually you need about $400 in orders to fill up this form. That can be over multiple orders. But now if you place a $200 order through October 8th, which is Friday, you fill out the whole form, which is pretty awesome. So, and if you use that host code, you get all of those extra goodies, which I mean, you could really get like up to $50 in free stuff, which is pretty awesome. So, all right. Enough about that. Let's go ahead. I'll show you the card that we're going to make today. It's this cute one. It was inspired by Jessica Taylor. I saw this fold somewhere, I think on Pinterest or something for her. And it is called the Double Card Fun Fold. So it flips like this and then it flips open like this. And I think it's so cute. And I especially loved it because this panel here shows off like a larger sheet of DSP. And I know it gets a little bit covered up, but I just think it's so stunning like this. So let's go ahead and we will make this card together. The blog post with all of the photos and everything. Thanks, Deb. The blog post with all the photos and everything will be up tomorrow morning, October 6th at 8 a.m. Central Time. That will have measurements, all that good stuff. If you're watching, thanks, Joanne. If you're watching on YouTube, you should have a supply list right in the description if you are looking to purchase anything. Okay, but we are using a little bit of a mix of things today. So we're going to use the Sparkle of the Season stamp set for 2 stamps here. We're going to use the Grateful one and then this sentiment here that says, may the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. which is so cute. Oh, Deb says she wanted to learn this. Well, I'm glad you're here because you'll learn it. This stamp set can be found on page 58 of the mini catalog. And I wanted to give it a little plug too because it's my club this month. So you can make 6 projects using this set if you subscribe to my club. And all of the details on that are also on my website. Or if you click in the description, it's the one that says club sign up. And then we're also using, and I don't have the page number handy, so I'm not even going to flip to it, but I'm also using these, and these are the Intricate Leaves dies, and they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. So they're perfect for fall, so we're going to use those today, and then we're using the Blackberry Beauty DSP. So I'm going to start by pulling in some colors, and all of these colors are inspired by the DSP pack. So I've got Cinnamon Cider here for my base. Let me measure it, pull it down here and measure it for you. It is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. So 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I scored it in half on one of the sides at 5 1/2. So this side will give us a standard card base. Oh, let's see. Joanne said her 3-year-old grandson loved the Halloween card. Oh, that is so cute, Joanne. I have a 3-year-old nephew who also just loved that card. So I'm so glad he enjoyed it as much as you do. That's so fun to hear. So thanks for sharing that. And then we've got this piece of cinnamon cider here that is 3 inches by 6 inches, scored in half at 3 inches. All right, then we've got some Blackberry Bliss paper, and this guy is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And this one is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is me trying to remember all these measurements. And then this last piece is 2 1/2 by 4 inches. And again, all of these measurements will be on my blog, so don't feel like you have to write them all down. You can also catch the video lots of times if you need to. All right, then I've got the DSP, and we've got 5 by 3 3/4, and we've got 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so let's get assembling. Now this is such a fun card. I also have some basic white. I didn't pull them in yet. We'll get to the basic white in a minute. We'll stick with all this because it is a lot of paper, but it's so cute. So I'm going to take this piece here, and you can see that everything kind of lines up. I like the different shapes of this one because you can tell where everything goes, right? So, you know, this DSP goes on this panel because they fit together. And then we'll pull in our card base here, and we'll put some seal on the back of this guy. And we know that this guy goes right here. So look at how perfect that is. And look at how beautiful that paper is. I just love this Blackberry Beauty paper. It is so, so pretty. Okay, so I think it's really a very neat fall paper, but especially Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate, you know, Thanksgiving in the US or Canada or wherever, you just celebrate being thankful. This is really like, I don't know, it just reminds me of Thanksgiving. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this piece of the DSP to our other piece of the Blackberry Bliss. I might get tongue-tied. Oh, Deb says she does love this DSP. I know, right? And my trimmer kind of, so it's a specialty paper. It's got some gold foiling in it. And my trimmer kind of like got a little like jammed up. I think I need to sharpen the blades. So anyway, I'm just peeling away some of that stuff on the bottom. Now I'm going to put some seal on the back of this, and you'll notice it goes on the inside, which is not usually what you would think to do with this. Usually you would put this on the card front, right? But this one actually goes right inside, which is super neat. I love how it shows off, and you could even use different DSP patterns here if you wanted to. That would be super pretty too. And I love that this could be used for so many different occasions too. Okay, so then we've got our smaller cinnamon cider piece here, and I'm going to take my bone folder and we will fold that in half. Now I'm not going to do anything with it, but what you want to remember is that what I mean by doing anything with it is that I'm not going to glue it down yet. But what you want to remember is this is going to open the opposite way of what you would expect, okay? It's going to open to the right instead of to the left, okay? Cher says, please tell us how you sharpen the blades. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, I haven't done it in a long time, so I'm trying to remember, but what you could do, I've heard you could take tin foil and do that. Also Stampin' Up, if you have a Stampin' Up trimmer, they sell replacement blades. So for mine, I'm probably just going to replace the blade, The other thing that you could do if you find that you are, here, let me just pull my trim out. If you find that you are like primarily using it one way, right? So this darker one is the blade part. If you find that you're always cutting that way or something, you can actually, and let me see if I can scoot this enough, you can pull it off. Maybe not. There we go. You can pull it off and flip it around and then stick it back in. But you can see that little blade there. And I have heard that you can use tinfoil. So I'm going to give that a shot just to kind of give it some shine. Otherwise, like I said, I'll just replace the blade because it's pretty inexpensive. You get a pack of 4. And actually, I have a pack. I could show you what it looks like. So when you order those, comes as a pack of 4, which is pretty neat. Okay, back to the card, but great question, Cher. So I'm going to take this piece of Blackberry Bliss and I'm going to adhere it to the front of this little cinnamon cider piece. And then we've got our basic white pieces that we'll start to bring in, okay? So we've got this piece that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is for the inside of this little square piece. And then we've got a little piece for the sentiment. And then I've gone ahead and die cut that maple leaf from the Intricate Leaves dies because I love this die. It's probably my favorite of all of the set. And we're going to start with him. And I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue on the back in this. There's like this big open part here. And I'm just using liquid glue because when I die cut this, I forgot to put an adhesive sheet on the back. But I would highly recommend using an adhesive sheet because they work wonders with detailed die cuts like this. Okay, so we've got some glue there, and I'm just going to put it slanted on the front here, just like so. And then I'll close this up so it doesn't dry out. I will bring in my stamps here, and we're using those 2 that I already said from Sparkle of the Season, and this is Rich Razzleberry. Did I want Rich Razzleberry? Did I use, that looks like the same. I think I meant to use Blackberry Bliss, didn't I? No, that's definitely Rich Razzleberry. Well, anyway, Blackberry Bliss and Rich Razzleberry both coordinate, but let me show you the difference here. So you can see that Blackberry Bliss is way darker than Rich Razzleberry, although I used Rich Razzleberry for the stamping. You could use Blackberry Bliss too. You could also switch out the Blackberry Bliss paper for Rich Razzleberry paper, and it would look just as nice. So, all right, let's stamp this grateful sentiment. And I'm going to go right in the middle of that piece there. Just like that. It's a little crooked, so we're going to flip it over, do it again. I'm going to scoot it down so I can get my head over it. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are watching and you haven't left a comment yet, you'll want to do that because you could be entered in for a chance to win this card today. So that is something super fun I like to do. But you have to comment during the live to be eligible. All right, let's stamp the inside. And there we go. Super cute. And okay, sorry, I thought I had another question, but I don't. All right, I'm going to move those to the side so I don't get all gross. And we're going to go ahead and adhere our inside piece. And okay, let's be honest, I really like this card because you know how sometimes you need to send a card to somebody, but you don't really have like a lot to say. Like maybe you just sent them a card or you just talked to them or whatever. You just don't have like a ton to say. I love this because there's not a whole lot of room to write. Or maybe you just like, you don't like to write a lot in cards, you know, you like the insides to be pretty full. This is a great way to do that. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to take this piece and we want to make sure this will close, right? And so we can see that this leaves about half, maybe a little more than half of this side open. So we're going to be pretty safe here wherever we go, as long as we don't go all the way over, right? So I'm going to try to center this square in the middle of my card base, and I am going to scoot it down again just so I can see a little bit better. And we're going to go right about there. Looks good to me. And then that way, watch how it folds. We go in that side and then that side. Look at how neat that is. I just love it. I really think this is a cool fold. So thanks, Jessica, for sharing this on Pinterest or wherever I found it. All right, we're going to put some dimensionals on the sentiment for the outside because we couldn't get away with this card without dimensionals because dimensionals are awesome. And I'm going to place it right about here. Oh, Deb says she loves this fold. Thanks, Deb. I know I didn't come up with it, but I still like that's warms my heart. I like to show things that you guys want to see, so I'm glad that you love it. And I hope you all will make something with this fold too and share it in my Facebook group because I would love to see it. I really would. Okay, so I am using the brushed, what are they called? Brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. Let's see, Joanne says she might try it with the pumpkin dies because she doesn't have the leaf dies. Oh yeah, you could do it, with Christmas, birthday, anything. Go ahead, change it up. Just show me what you make with that fun fold, right? So look at how fun that is. And that's the card. Look at how quick that went too. So super awesome. Whoops, I'm off the screen. There we go. Super awesome. And yeah, like I said, do it for any occasion. Anybody would love to get this card. It is so cute. Just the best. All right, so a few things. Let me flip back to this really fast. Thanks, Deb. Okay, so just a few things. Mystery stamping for October is this Thursday, October 7th at 7 p.m., and that will take place on Facebook, okay? So you'll want to make sure you're over there so you can participate live, and then after the Facebook event, I'll download the video and get it onto YouTube and stuff. But you'll also have the chance on Facebook to post a photo of your completed card, and that is what's going to get you entered into a prize drawing, which is super fun and super awesome. Last month, we had a lot of fun with it. This is the second one that I'm hosting, so I'm really excited, and I hope you guys will participate. We have some awesome prizes. I'd show them to you, but they're way over there. So, but we've got one of the host sets from the mini catalog and some other fun things. So, yes, that's on Thursday. If you can't watch live, that's fine. You can catch the replay, and then you'll have until Monday the 11th at noon to post a picture of your card. And then the prize drawing will be that same Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Right after I get off work, I will run downstairs as fast as I can and film it, and we will get one of you guys some prizes, or actually 3 of you will win prizes. So super fun. And I hope you'll join. And it is open to everyone. Even if you are international, I have physical product for 3 people, for 3 winners. But if you are international and you win, you can pick from my tutorial bundles. I am not allowed to send product outside the US per Stampin' Up's policy, but I can send you digital stuff. So we will definitely make sure you get some fun prizes too. The second thing is, my 12 Weeks of Christmas series starts tomorrow. So if you are not subscribed to my newsletter, you're going to want to do that. The cards that come out, I should say projects, because they won't all be cards, but the projects that come out in that series will be exclusive to my newsletter. They won't be found on any of my social media sites or blog. And it is a complete tutorial, instructions, measurements, supplies, everything. So you will want to make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter. You can do that in the description. I think it's down here if you're on YouTube and up here if you're on Facebook. I could be wrong. It might be down. Or I think it's to the side on Facebook. I don't know. I don't really know. But you just find the description box and the link is in there. It's newsletter.stampwithmelissa.com. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a quick live today. I am off to see Frozen tonight. If you are a theater enjoyer, a theater enthusiast, I would encourage you to pull up the Frozen Broadway soundtrack and listen to the song What Do You Know About Love, because it has been stuck in my head all day. So then at least it can be stuck in somebody else's head too. But it's a great song and a great show, so I'm excited to see it. All right, well, thank you all so much, and I will catch you guys all on Thursday. Oh, thanks, Kathy and Joanne. Thank you, guys. I will have fun tonight. Thanks, Kathy. So I will catch you all on Thursday for mystery stamping. See you then. Bye for now.